and then we can kind of hop into what you guys are doing throughout the event and how people can participate. And yeah, just more about RARA.
Yeah, cool. So, thanks, Mai and Mighty. This has been awesome. Been in and out of the server all day long. Loved it. Definitely loved the Connie interview and the I guess it was the album drop earlier. That was super cool. Yeah. So again, I'm L, founder of RARA Social, and we are working on a like to earn curation app and platform. And so we've been working on a kind of a mechanism for effectively helping fans rate NFTs in a separate way than maybe like collectors. And so what's happening today in the NFT space is there are tons of incredible ways that artists are making money and they're selling NFTs and minting them, but it's not necessarily accessible to the broader crowds, right? A lot of these NFTs are 101s, or unless you're doing a party bid, or if the NFT is for sale, there's really not a way for the broader like fans of artists to participate. And so what we're working on is a way for them to do that, and how they do that now with RARA's app are with RAS. And so you can kind of think about the current version of the app is kind of like maybe like Rotten Tomatoes for NFTs. And so Rotten Tomatoes is a movie review website for movies. It's primarily in the U.S. and there are 2 scores on each movie. There's a critic score. Basically, anybody with a platform, works for New York Times or has a popular website, can recommend a movie or not recommend a movie. And then there's also the fan score, and the fan score is really just anybody with access to their website, right? And so we like to think about the price of an NFT and each bit of an NFT as kind of the critic score. And today with RAS is essentially our way for the fans to say what they think about an NFT without necessarily buying that NFT. And in the long-term vision, and I'll be quiet, let my jump in here, is the act of liking, the act of saying you like an NFT can be an investment in a similar way to buying the NFT. The slight difference is when you buy the NFT, that's like buying a capital asset. When you're liking to earn with RARA and RARA's protocol, it's essentially an investment in the virality of the NFT. And I'll pause there.
No, yeah, I love it. It's really interesting. And does Raw have any like intrinsic monetary value? Actually, can you guys give me 1 second? But I'll say this one point, and then I think someone's at my door. I just want to do this real quick. But it's almost as if you're almost like staking your likes. If you have like a limited amount of likes, like say per day, which I'm not exactly sure how the funding of likes go per consumer, which I'm curious about. But yeah, it's almost like you're spending your likes where you want each day, and it's the more that content does well, the more that you're incentivized, like the more incentivized you are to like bet on that earlier. I'm curious
Definitely.
to know that dynamic.
Definitely. So Mighty, if you want to click on that launch RARA button on the website, or for anybody who's listening in, if you just drop in app.rara.social, I'll post it in the live chat as well. You'll see today's competition. And so what we're doing is we're beta testing and we're building up to a big release. And this is a little bit of alpha for the Metaverse Music Festival groups. We're going to be dropping what we call the NFT curation race. And the idea of the NFT race is every day you'll be able to come to RARA and vote on what's the hottest NFT of the day. And you'll vote with RAS. And if you're any good with doing that, you're going to be earning more RAS. And to answer your first question, when we launch that race, the RARA token's going on chain. Today, people are earning and spending RAS, but it's centralized. RARA controls it. But all the RAs you would have earned up to date will go on chain when we release the race. And at the end of each day, because this requires like high velocity and high speed, we're going to be batching the results on chain. With the idea is hopefully by the end of the year, it to be fully decentralized in the fully kind of protocol form.
This is really awesome. I just clicked over, and it's been a little while since I was on the site. Definitely every time I go, it seems cooler, more functionality. It's really dope now that you can have the Discord chat basically up live to be viewed while you're, doing your raws and bidding
Yeah.
on pieces when the auctions are live. So I just threw down a few raws here over on the site. I love that you're getting more utility for the platform. It's from the very first time that I was at a RARA auction, and it would be hard pressed to say which Discord it was in, but it was a while back. It was super fun.
It's been a hot minute, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a
We've come
while,
a
but
long way, Easy man. You've
oh,
been at some of our earliest events. That was like forever ago.
yeah, and it's just like every time it seems like there's a new fun way to interact. But from the beginning, like I put here in the chat, I'm addicted to raws because it's exciting. You're really having an experience with the other people that are there, and the FOMO can get real. We haven't really gotten into explaining how the auction system works and stuff, but it's also just laid out really well so that when you have the auction kind of open, people are able to bid, and then when it gets to that last, I think it's 30 seconds is closing down, and you see the counter change from like green to orange to red, and you're like, oh, bam, and you then throw in another bid. It's just very exciting and fun.
Yeah, so actually, kind of a interesting update is we've kind of made it auction agnostic, and what in doing that, what we're doing is we're integrating really kind of all the NFT platforms. So we rolled out Foundation privately. We haven't announced it yet, but Foundation is live as well. In addition to Zora's coming out next week, so we have OpenSea, Foundation, and Zora after that. And in doing that, what you're seeing here in the app, if you scroll down, for those of you who are outside of Cryptovoxels, you can see that each NFT is curated by someone. And so what you see is kind of at the top, you see these top 3 NFTs. And so these are actually from the beta test today. We have a group of about 15, 20 beta testers each week that we bring on a new set to get their feedback. And each of these NFTs, we gave them a prompt today. So we have 3 external curators along with the team is curating as well. And the prompt we gave them today is curate music NFTs. And so this is today's results from the race of kind of what was the hottest NFT to the curators and to the fans. And so you see there you got Haley, MetaMick, D Tinker, each curated an NFT numbers 4, 5, and 6, or ranked 4, 5, and 6. And then I curated the one that actually won today, a Matthew Chaim NFT artist. He won today. And then Patterbase got 2nd place, and then Matt Levin's NFT got 3rd. And so the way you can think about a curated NFT in an auction is it's kind of like a quote tweet. Someone tweeted and this NFT, someone minted this NFT, and it's for sale. It's either open to offers or it's on the auction block. And so this, again, easy. It doesn't have to be on auction to be in RARA anymore. This is what's unique, but you can still send an offer to it.
This is incredible. I mean, you guys just keep leveling up every time I get to hang out with you. And so, here, if I'm looking and I see Ben Haley had thrown up a Bully Meow track. So this is just so socially engaging to be able to go choose one of your favorite audio NFT creators and go say, hey, this is something I found that I really enjoyed, and to be able to share that in a way that's kind of gamified with dropping the raws, being able to bid on those items. It's a very full experience.
Yeah. So again, the analogy we use here is Haley effectively boosted the signal, quote tweeted this music NFT. One of the things about curating an NFT, and one of the things we're trying to strive for in our community, is when you curate an NFT, you can't own it, and that's pretty unique, I think. In the NFT space, everything, not everything, but a lot of things can kind of feel like a shill. You feel like someone's just trying to sell you something in their bags that they bought, or they're the creator. They're always just trying to sell you something. And so the RARA's app and this idea of curated NFTs is trying to provide, a little less biased version of what's cool. The price isn't relevant on RARA, and the person who's allowed to put it on RARA is somewhat unbiased. They don't own the thing. When the app launches, it'll actually not allow you to curate an NFT you own. And in doing that, we're really just trying to find stuff people like that aren't necessarily trying to sell you. And so when Haley curated it, they said, "I'm a big lover of music NFTs, and I think that Bully Meow is by far one of the favorite musicians. This recent work is delightfully goofy, and ultra nostalgic. Worth a bid." And what Haley's doing there is Haley's saying, "Hey, this is cool. Everyone should check out this NFT." Again, not necessarily trying to sell it.
Love
Right.
the ethos, bringing eyes and ears on the community. And just while you were explaining that, I, dove in a little deeper. I clicked on at the RARA site. I clicked on that post for Bully Meow from Ben Haley Made, and it went down and just did a little like copy the link to share. Just went over to Twitter, mentioned we're hanging out right now at the Metaverse Music Fest, linked that one, boom. So it's a great way not only to be able to spread the awareness of cool stuff going on in the space through RARA, but then to branch it out easily to Twitter and just really grow the community and the awareness of so much talent.
Yeah. So we're super excited. There's still a lot to kind of go out. The app's actually going to go dark the next few weeks. So you'll notice the website go into kind of a countdown mode starting next week as we lead up to this NFT race. And so that's kind of a good way to kind of segue. We curated these NFTs because we wanted to kind of talk about some cool musicians and music NFTs. And so what I'd like to do is jump into and start popping through from bottom right to top left each NFT and kind of talk about the curator and kind of what if we could. I think if you can share audio, that would be super cool. From the screen, we can try to listen to each of them. First up, we have D Tinker's curated Echo number 1. And the curation message was Deepfake is a series of 18 animations that explore mask from their visual and conceptual references. The works are one-on-one editions, self-portraits that play around with colors and elements of explore conflicts of identity and self-consciousness. This bottom right one here. This one actually doesn't have audio. I think they chose it because it had echoes in it and it was like it alluded to audio. So we won't actually be able to listen to this one. But this one got 26 RAs in today's beta race. Was, I won't say last place, but it didn't perform as well as the others. But yeah, so this is a really interesting one. They got curated today that is very much making people think about what it means to be self, maybe.
Very cool visuals on that, and I gave that one a raw just because, just seeing that first visual before I even went to play it or anything, and reading about it, yeah, it's a very interesting, kind of introspective, piece of art there to make us think about the masks we wear kind of on the daily basis, and peeling them off to get to kind of our core truths.
Yeah, and I'm interested. I feel like I want to dig more into why it was called Echoes #1, but it's like echoes and self portraits are their reflections, right? They're bouncing something you already gave to them. They almost are commentary on yourself. It sounds a little different when it echoes, and so I feel like the self portrait is kind of is probably an echo of some sort for the creator.
Yeah.
And so yeah, so let's do Haley's now. So Haley's got 27 raws, got one more raw, or 28 raws than the first one. And this one, if you click into it, this one's definitely, it comes out strong with the music. If you want to maybe play that one.
Sorry, which one again?
So that middle one that's done by Ben. So scroll down. Yeah, that Haley one. So if you click on play. Yeah. What'd you think about that one, Easy?
100% rockin'.
Yeah, I agree. Once again,
That one hits.
It's short.
So if you press pause or mute there.
Who's headbanging out there?
They are curated, so we're supposed to be able to loop them and enjoy them, and that's the case
Yeah.
here. So
No.
that's
No,
Yeah.
good job.
Thanks for playing out again.
Shout out to
And I just want to
Hailey.
shout out Bully Meow, who has a show on Tokensmart Discord on, let's see, what is it? I believe it's Mondays at like 11:30. Don't hold me to it, but I think that's correct. Yeah, just a great, another great community member, very creative, and rocks out.
Yeah.
As Mai would say, this one slaps. It's a slapper. Yeah, this is a cool one. I honestly like the song. Definitely gave me you're in like your local bar vibes, and the band's playing, and everybody's kind of like at the bar, and they're getting different stuff, and obviously this is like. It's a pinball machine. I spent a lot of time with friends at pinball machines and in and around San Francisco, and so this one was cool. I like the visuals a lot of this one.
Oh yeah. What's the? I'm excited for the rest of these now.
Yeah, so that was King of Rock and Roll. Haley curated that one. I already read the message on it. Let's go up to the next one. The next one was curated. This is we got MetaMic, right? So if you scroll down again, this one actually it doesn't have a visual loading up, but if you click on it, click in the center, Mighty, or not? There you go.
peaceful, the lonesome, dying in the light. Have a friend in the Yukon Bay, calling the falling of the king in the night. He met his end on the Yukon Bay. I wanna take you there. Ooh, I want you to know I wanna breathe your air. I want you alone. The wanting, it's all I ever see. Got a friend on the Yukon Bay. As within, without, seek the wild that be. Met his end on the Yukon Bay. I wanna take you there. Ooh, I want you to know I wanna breathe your air. I want you alone. Take you there. I want to know. I wanna breathe your air, babe. I want you alone. I wanna take you there, babe. I want you to know. Breathe your air. I want you alone. Want you alone. I wanna take you there, babe. I wanna know. I wanna breathe your air, babe. I want you alone. I wanna take you there. I wanna take you there. I wanna take you there. I want you alone.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have something to say, may I?
Yeah.
I addressed that to my that it's 1 point at each side, because we sometimes give us advices, not financial advices, but advice. And sometimes, I gave him one and he didn't really listen, and he kind of regretted it. And that's exactly how I feel right now with that, because I cannot lie saying that I haven't heard about RARA, because he tells me about it for weeks now. But I don't know. It didn't enter my landscape other than him, and so I should understand that he's privileged. Yeah, that's a privilege, because that's a very precious information. But I don't know. I kept him here saying rah 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 rah, rah, and I was like, what's rah rah? Because I didn't do the time to get into it. But now, taking the time with you, and that's an honor. Um, yeah, I'm FOMO, like kind of, because we talked a lot about being the curators, becoming the rock stars, or having a big impact on the market thanks to the NFT and Web3. And so I say we have the opportunity to get early on these tools. I mean, I never used it, so I kind of even don't understand how it works properly, like behind the scene. But I'm definitely more than excited to see that your focus is to do all the mechanisms you explained, but specifically for music, and looking at it like this with the great work you've done with this website. And I bet you have more coming without a doubt. And so I want to curate every day using that.
He's
I
hooked.
put that on the website, Mighty.
Yeah, I'm gonna connect. Here's the connect button. Okay, MetaMask. I'm entering the game.
Yeah, enter the game. Once you connect your wallet, and then you need to log in one more. Make sure you switch over. It is on mainnet on the Ethereum.
Yeah.
And then you'll connect your wallet and you'll sign in to switch over there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like, it's whenever you're building something, it's always your baby. But I do feel like we're doing something different. I don't like. I'm not a copycatter. We're trying to break new ground here. And that's the idea. The idea of curating an NFT is you like it for liking's sake, not because you're trying to flip it on the person you're telling about it. And that takes us back to a little bit more of like how the internet started, where we were all just like sharing cool shit we found. And yeah, it's pretty exciting to kind of see that it come along so far. That one we just listened to is actually MetaMick's brother. So MetaMick is on our team, and this is his Genesis NFT. MetaMick, I'll read his message. It's pretty good. It's a good brother message. This song really makes me want to get out into the wild and embark in numerous adventures. Good luck to Jay, my brother, for minting his first song NFT. I wish you a fun journey! Exclamation point. Yeah, the song was
really
written.
Cool.
Yeah, the song was written on the 26th, like 3 days ago. Recorded yesterday and minted today.
Okay, so that right there, just this alone, that's historic. There's no, this hasn't been possible in the past. And in fact, to have your first song minted within the few days of creating it, and then to have it just go out here live at the Metaverse Music Fest and get heard by 100 ears or something, it's just incredible. RARA from the beginning. I knew from being able to encounter and talk with the team some and stuff. But the ideas there were more than like a platform. This is way bigger than some of the products or views that we have out there. It really is. Again, to kind of go on this theme of community, it really is about the broader community, which when you have something real like this, powerful like this, it can really make a big difference.
Yeah, it's a layer. It's a layer, right? We still need minting. We still need auctions. We still need to sell the art. We still need to sell the capital asset. And that's what OpenSea does. That's what Foundation does. Raribles, Super Rare, all these platforms. Like, we still need them. Interestingly, when this got curated today, it already has an offer on it. Somebody, put a 0.07, WETH offer, which for, again, brand new artists, literally first mint, somebody offered him, $300 something to buy it, right? And so RARA is the type of platform where someone like that would be discovered. It's in the way, in my opinion, they're going to be discovered is because it's gonna be more organic. It's gonna be how stuff goes viral on any platform. People, one person hears it, they like it, and they share it. That's what RARA's app does. Like, the RAs are you liking it, and when it goes on chain, like, that RA will cost you some money. It will cost you RAs. You will be spending those to do that. But again, if the thing goes viral, if MetaMix's brother Jay, this piece gets picked up and everybody loves it, and it gets lots more RAs afterwards, you're gonna make money along with that ride.
And that is also very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I clicked over. It's very easy. If you're on the RARA site, you're looking at these curated tracks. You click on the bid button for one. Right away, it opens up to OpenSea. You see the image. It's in the player. You see that there's a bid. This one has the bid of 0.07. Because I clicked in, I was like, oh, a first track, and I really like the song, so I wanted to take a little look and see. Stoked to see him getting some support there right away on his first mint. And I'd mentioned something in the chat earlier, because this is like creating almost a kind of community radio station or mixtape, because there's such a variety. Even just on this first day, there's like 5 or 6 tracks up in here, huge variety, to be able to go and just kind of really get a different feel for what's out there.
Yeah. So that's the idea. Again, this is a lead up. We have a whole bunch of features that are going to be released when the app goes dark next week. You won't be able to see this anymore, because we're going to be making some bigger updates as we head towards this curation race. But again, the idea is it's competitive discovery. Bring us the best shit you can find, curate it in RARA. Tell us why you curated it, and the fans will decide. Is this thing important? Is this important culturally? Again, back to the Rotten Tomatoes analogy. Sometimes critics love a movie that fans hate, and other times it's reverse. Critics hate the movie and the fans love it, and it's a cult hit. RARA will help start to identify those things. It'll help to start to identify the cult hit before the critics liked it, before it got the bids.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's super dope. I'm curious. How the RARAs work? Do you have a limited amount per day, or how like can I just unlimitedly like kind of like RARA stuff?
So the raw balance is in the top right of Mighty's screen. Whenever you create an account with RARA, you get 100 RAWs. And when you do other things in the RARA app, you earn as well. The way the race is gonna work is you will be earning RAWs along the way as well. So at the end of each day, depending on how you spent your RAWs, if your NFT ends up winning one of the top 3s, and if you were betting big and early on the right NFTs, then you're going to be making a lot more RAWs than you ever spent.
That's sick.
It's literally like to earn. You like the thing. If other people follow you, you're going to earn.
Super interesting, because when those RAWs are, have this value, you're earning them, you're spending them, and it's just so cool to see that, like, if you throw your weight with your RAWs behind something and that does take off, to be able to get rewarded for being one of the like early people to find this and push it forward some with your raws, with your retweets and things like that, is just a very dynamic way to reward people for raising awareness about, you know, music NFTs and other NFTs in the space.
Is 100 raw? Is that like like how much do you think someone would spend a day at the current moment? I guess.
You know, probably on average, you know, the biggest spenders are spending 30 to 70 a day in the beta testing. Again, it is to your benefit to try to spend them all because there's large upsides with it, and obviously it's a new app, so there's a lot of we juice it as well. You know, that raw button, you can hit it once, or you could rapid fire it, and when you rapid fire it, it throws out, you know, 10, 20. You can spend them pretty quick if you want to.
I just rapid fired there some.
Rah rah.
So just for the competition that we're currently talking about for the MVMF, is this going all weekend?
So this is technically the competition from today. It's just still live, and so the winners were announced earlier in the beta competition. But feel free to keep spending those RAWs. We're gonna reward everybody who came into the app today with more RAWs. But yeah, so we're kind of going from last place to first, and so that was the fourth place one, MetaMake curated.
Okay, so we got three more to play.
3 more to play.
Cool.
I guess that's a good transition. Should we do the one curated by Matt?
Yeah, on the right or the left?
The right.
Right.
Yeah, number 3. Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
That was quite a vibe.
It's like we all just woke up from a long
For
dream.
sure. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I don't even know what to say. It's like discovery, right? This
Yes.
existed and nobody knew about it until now.
Yeah,
So dope.
totally agree.
Yeah, so that one was curated by Matt on our team. And so he curated, he said, from the artist, title track of my 2020 original album, Ambient Dreams. And basically, he was selling this NFT, and all sale proceeds go to St. Jude's for cancer research. So, gave away the music for free and trying to sell a few to raise some money for St. Jude.
Awesome.
Right? So cool. Forever amazed by what's happening in Web3 and NFTs and this whole magical internet thing we got going on here.
Very true.
Pretty powerful.
Shall we
All
ride
right.
the vibe and hit number 2?
Ride the vibe. Let's do number 2. Let's finish it up. Last 10 minutes.
Which one do you want me to play?
Oh wow, that one just went to second place.
Oh, so it's the pattern based one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone loved that one, so it got hit with the raws.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's the point. That's the point of the raws. So all
big.
I hit that several times.
all the NFTs in RARA, these will eventually be claimable tokens for the NFT owners as well. And so
The power of Ra.
yeah.
Yeah, I was trying
so yeah,
the
so-
software, and yeah.
Honestly, I'm curious. Go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I said I was trying the software, and yeah, I hit the button several times. That's I made it second. But yeah, love it. Love the approach and everything.
I might have to hop on and see if we can get pattern base up there back to second.
Yeah, hit those raws, take the pattern back to second. So click on that pattern based one. So this one got second place today. And pattern base said glitch in a sneaker house dreams is a Zora Genesis piece and a first collaboration between ABCDJ and Daniel Sabolch. Hit it. So this one's a loop, and it's definitely the visuals are definitely what makes this one pop for me. A sneakerhead's dream.
I'm a big fan of this one actually. Yeah, this one's cool. I like how short it is. It like loops, but yeah, like those sounds. That's some good shit, and it bounces with the animation. I personally do like this one a lot.
Yeah, it's got that kind of digital, digital internet meets this music what we're used to. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, it brings in some of that nostalgic feel, and then kind of modernizes it.
Yeah, you kind of seem like you're outside of a friend's home or something like that, and the sneakers are there, and except this isn't IRL. You're in a URL, and these sneakers are multiplying. Very of the Matrix, right? But again, I'm with you. I appreciated the shortness, the loop of this one, and then like the visuals with the audio for this one really stood out.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I like the name of it too. It goes very well because sometimes I feel like that sound in that loop is how I be feeling. You're just like you just can't calibrate. You're just completely glitching. So I feel like it's a modern kind of put on what we kind of experience on a daily basis when while we're so connected all the time. And yeah, just plugged in.
Yeah, I feel that. Nice description.
Last but not least, Matthew Chaim. So I actually curated this one today. I don't win all of them. Try not to take too much control of the race, but big fan of Matthew Chaim. I own a different one of his NFTs. Again, so curators can't curate their own NFTs, but they can curate other ones. And so I curated one I didn't own of Matthew's. And this one to me really it represents a lot of what RARA represents, and even the Metaverse Music Festival. It's titled Flavors, and the song is about, different flavors. Different people like different things. So yeah, flavors, hit it.
These flavors come easy to me, easy to me, easy to me. These flavors come easy to me, easy to me. Yeah, I'm easy to be. These flavors come easy to me, easy to me, easy to me. These flavors come easy to me, easy to me. Yeah, I'm easy to be. These flavors come easy to me, easy to me, easy to me. These flavors come easy to me, easy to me. Yeah, I'm easy to be. These flavors come easy to me, easy to me, easy to me. These flavors come easy to me, easy to me. Yeah, I'm easy to be. These flavors.
Yeah. These flavors come easy to me.
Rah. Thank you for letting us come out today. You reached out, you kept pushing it. Was so stoked we were able to support the Metaverse Music Festival. Really have enjoyed the entire day. Heard so much new stuff, literally on my app, in addition to in the server all day long. This is sick. Easy, everybody. Mighty. Thank you. This has been awesome.
Such a pleasure to have you guys come and share what you're doing. I mean, it's worth it all just because we got Mighty hooked now. But I think we did a lot more than that in this session. I can't wait to see what happens when you guys fire this back up. I know it's going down for a little bit of a upgrade here. But yeah, just really looking forward to doing more and more with RARA and really getting the word out and being able to share the amazing music out there and art. And I will definitely be hitting you guys up to come on one of the shows and give us all the good updates when it's fired up.
Yeah, keep your eye out for the RARA NFT race coming to an internet near you soon.
Amazing. Well, yeah, thank you again for coming on and sharing. And is there anything else that people can kind of do right now? Is there can you just sign up or just
sign up? Free money. Get your raw tokens. There's only going to be more with it coming from the team, coming from the app. We want the protocol will be coming out later this year, and the idea is to give these bad boys away to the community.
So
yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna drop that link again, and I cannot recommend highly enough. Just hopping on, real easy. Connect your wallet, basically make up your account, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. Thank you for the discovery and for your kind words. And that's been a pleasure to take the time to explore your initiative, and yeah, really looking forward to test it and make it bug like I used to do when I try every platform. So beware. But really, that's very inspiring. So, and in line
Mighty
with
easy.
that's also in line.
Thank you all. Yeah, send us all your bug reports. We need them right now.
that's also in line with a lot of discussions we had with my over this past year. So that makes total sense to me. Just like curious, we will see that after, but like how that works. But I will take more time after the festival to dive into it and explore it myself. But I would love to, yeah, connect with the crew and explore that tool even deeper. Like take the control of becoming the rockstar curator today before that blows, and highlight the best sound of tomorrow. That sounds like the best ratio of enjoyment of the platform you can find, something like that. So
I love it.
Super excited.
Thank you. Y'all have a good one.